Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten Me. Today we explore how AI is changing job markets, the early stages of product development using lean startup methods, and effective leadership in scaling agile practices. Stay tuned for insights on adapting to these evolving trends. What happens when technological advancement not only enhances our capabilities at work but also threatens to make our skills more commonplace, thus lowering the value of our expertise? Today, we're diving deep into the phenomenon of job commoditization through AI augmentation, a topic that's increasingly relevant as we navigate the complex interplay of technology and employment. In the ever-evolving narrative of artificial intelligence, two terms frequently come up: automation and augmentation. Automation, the process by which technology entirely replaces human labor, has been a source of anxiety for many. On the other hand, augmentation, where technology enhances human capabilities, is often seen in a positive light. However, as we'll see, this optimistic view of augmentation overlooks some critical repercussions. Consider the example of logging, an occupation that once required considerable skill. The introduction of the chainsaw was initially viewed as an augmentation tool. It made the job easier and allowed loggers to work faster and more efficiently. However, as the chainsaw enabled even those with less skill to perform at a similar level as seasoned loggers, it eventually led to the commoditization of the logging profession. This made the skill of logging less unique and less valuable, leading to stabilized and generally lower wages across the board. This pattern of technology making certain skills less exclusive and thereby less lucrative is now extending into knowledge work, accelerated by the rise of generative AI. For instance, a study conducted by Harvard Business School on Boston Consulting Group consultants demonstrated that AI tools significantly improve the performance of lower-skilled consultants, reducing the performance gap between them and their higher-skilled counterparts. This kind of augmentation makes it easier for employers to substitute one worker for another, potentially leading to a decrease in the perceived value of expertise in fields traditionally viewed as highly specialized. AI's role in commoditizing work isn't limited to individual professions. Its impact expands significantly in the digital marketplace, where platforms like Uber have transformed entire sectors. Uber, using tools like Google Maps, has standardized and simplified the skill of navigating a city, a skill that once gave seasoned London cabbies a competitive edge. This has not only intensified competition by increasing the number of potential drivers, but has also shifted more value to the platform itself rather than the individuals who provide the services. The process doesn't stop at making existing skills more common. It also involves what can be termed as skill absorption, where AI continuously learns and adapts from human input. In fields like healthcare, where diagnostic skills are crucial, AI's ability to predict and diagnose is getting progressively better, further reducing the demand for human expertise in these preliminary tasks. So, what does this mean for the future of work? As AI technologies become more sophisticated and their use more widespread, we might see a significant shift in how work is valued and compensated. The leveling effect of AI could lead to a broader commoditization across various professions, pressing workers to continuously adapt or face diminishing returns on their skills. However, it's not all doom and gloom. AI might also create opportunities for new kinds of work and for the augmentation of skills in ways that are not yet fully understood or realized. Some workers might find innovative ways to integrate AI into their work, crafting new niches and perhaps even new industries. In summary, while AI augmentation offers the promise of enhanced productivity and broader access to certain skills, it also poses substantial challenges by making those very skills less valuable in the labor market. As we continue to explore and understand this technology, it will be crucial to consider not just how it can be used, but also who it benefits and at what cost. Let's keep the conversation going and ensure that the future of work remains bright and equitable for all. Now let's look at different lean startup methods like Concierge and Wizard of Oz prototyping. What's the difference between Concierge and Wizard of Oz prototyping, and how do they impact the early stages of product development? Today, we're diving into these two lean startup methods that, despite their common confusion, serve distinct purposes in the product development journey. Through examples of real-world applications and a clear breakdown of their differences, we'll uncover the value each method brings to the table. Let's start by exploring the Wizard of Oz prototyping method, which has been instrumental for companies like Aardvark and Cardmunch. These companies managed to create effective prototypes without any initial technological development. Aardvark connected people with questions to those with expertise, while Cardmunch transcribed business cards better than any optical character recognition (OCR) system available at the time. The secret: both companies used human beings to fill in for the technology they were simulating. Cardmunch utilized Amazon's Mechanical Turk, and Aardvark relied on interns. This approach allowed them to deliver their core value propositions without the immediate need for building complex algorithms. The key to Wizard of Oz prototyping lies in its user experience. To the user, the product appears to function exactly as promised, albeit with a slight delay due to human processing times. This method allows companies to test and refine hypotheses about their solution's value proposition without the immediate need for technological development. On the other side, we have concierge testing, exemplified by companies like Wealthfront and Food on the Table. Unlike Wizard of Oz, concierge testing involves no illusion of technology. Services are performed manually, with the customer fully aware of the human touch. Wealthfront offered wealth management advice through direct personal interactions, while Manuel Russo of Food on the Table would physically accompany customers on their shopping trips. This method provides a significantly higher value proposition due to the personalization and direct human interaction involved. The critical difference between these two methods lies in the user experience and the visibility of the human element. In Wizard of Oz testing, the human aspect is hidden, simulating the intended product experience. In contrast, concierge testing makes this element visible, often enhancing the perceived value of the service due to the personalized attention and care. These methods also differ in their research purposes. Wizard of Oz testing is evaluative, allowing companies to test specific hypotheses about their solution's value proposition. It's ideal for when you have a defined idea of what your solution should be. Conversely, concierge testing is generative, suitable for situations where the solution is still unclear. This approach allows for direct interaction with customers, gathering feedback and insights that can guide the development of a more defined solution hypothesis. Real-world examples of these methods in action highlight their effectiveness. Aardvark and Cardmunch were able to quickly validate the demand and functionality of their services without upfront technological investment. Similarly, Wealthfront and Food on the Table used concierge testing to deeply understand their customers' needs, laying the groundwork for scalable technological solutions. It's essential to recognize that these methods are not interchangeable. Each serves a specific purpose in the product development process. Misapplication can lead to flawed reasoning and business models. Wizard of Oz is best for refining and evaluating a well-defined solution hypothesis, while concierge testing excels in the exploratory phase, helping to uncover and define what the solution could be. In conclusion, understanding the nuances between concierge and Wizard of Oz prototyping is crucial for any lean startup looking to efficiently test and develop their product. By choosing the right method for the right stage and goal, startups can save valuable time and resources, ultimately leading to a more successful and user-centered product. Remember, The journey to creating a compelling product is as strategic as it is creative, and knowing when and how to leverage these methods can make all the difference. Now that we've explored lean startup methods, let's move on to discuss the role of leadership in scaling Agile within organizations. What does it really take to scale Agile effectively within an organization? And why does leadership play such a crucial role in its success or failure? Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of Agile scaling, uncovering the pivotal role of leadership, and exploring the nuanced challenges and strategies for fostering a thriving Agile environment. At the heart of scaling Agile is the recognition that better and faster outcomes are the goal for leaders in today's dynamic business landscape. Many leaders turn to Agile as the path to achieve these outcomes, yet the journey is often fraught with misunderstandings about what Agile truly entails. It's not merely a set of steps to be followed in isolation. Agile scaling requires a deep understanding of the unique dynamics within each organization and each team. One of the most striking insights from our exploration is the profound impact leadership has on the success of Agile initiatives. Interviews with 18 subject matter specialists and a comprehensive literature review have underscored a clear message. The approach and attitude of leaders towards Agile can make or break its implementation. Leaders who excel in scaling Agile recognize the importance of tailoring Agile practices to the unique needs of their teams. They see failure as a stepping stone to success and measure success in ways that reflect true agility. These leaders are adept at fostering a culture of empowerment, allowing teams the autonomy to develop their own distinctive culture and DNA, crucial for Agile to flourish. Conversely, leaders who struggle with Agile often impose their vision with rigidity, stifling innovation and morale. This top-down approach contradicts the very essence of Agile, which thrives on empowerment and autonomy. A notable example of this is the misalignment in roles, where individuals are placed in Agile-specific roles like Scrum Master without the necessary skills or training, undermining team cohesion and effectiveness. The Spotify model of scaling Agile is often cited in discussions about Agile success. Spotify's emphasis on a culture-driven, rather than a technically prescriptive approach to Agile has been a beacon for many. However, what works for Spotify may not work for another organization, highlighting the importance of leaders understanding and adapting to the unique cultural dynamics within their own organizations. Leadership's role in scaling Agile extends beyond understanding to actively creating an environment where Agile can thrive. This means recognizing the uniqueness of each team, serving as servant leaders, and reimagining how outcomes are measured. Traditional metrics focused on productivity and cost reduction are less relevant in an Agile context, where the emphasis is on value creation, customer satisfaction, and team happiness. A particularly enlightening perspective comes from Manoj Raghunandan of Johnson & Johnson Consumer Health, who underscores the importance of empathetic leadership and meeting people where they are. This approach is essential for navigating the challenges of scaling Agile, from addressing fears of lost power to overcoming the inertia of traditional organizational structures. Ultimately, the key to successful Agile scaling lies in leaders' willingness to embrace change, empower their teams, and measure success in new, more meaningful ways. As organizations strive to become more agile, the role of leadership in guiding, supporting, and enabling this transformation cannot be overstated. The journey may be complex, but with the right leadership approach, the rewards of a truly agile organization are within reach. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlight Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlight Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.